Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrapbooking Creations. Today we're going to go in a different route, different path. We're going to kind of step into the new catalog and I will show you a couple of things. Hoping most of you have already seen the new catalog. It'll be live tomorrow, which is always nice when we have a new catalog. I feel like because this is one of my first ones, being a maker, that I've been in this catalog for a long time. I guess I signed up in January, so it was January, February. So this is my second one, but it still feels like I've been in this for a long time already. Um, Let me go through and show you a couple things. So this is a new paper line that they have. This is kind of one they focused on for the catalog release that they had for makers. It's not my style. I think it has a place for people. I mean, if I had to use something out of it, probably this heart one would be the one I would choose. My granddaughter did say she really liked it. It's just not my style. So again, I think that fresh paint has a time and a place, and that there's things like these little cuts and stuff. Yeah, I can't see using those either. I kind of like this heart here, but again, not the time or the place to, I'm not negative about it. It's just not something I have a lot to scrapbook. So the next one is this Tutti Frutti, and it's cute. I might get it. I'm not sure yet. I've been kind of hemming and hawing on it because I don't have a lot of pictures for this in this color scheme. So I've got to think a little more. I really like this blue dot here, which I know, like out of all of it, I like this blue dot. Um, some of these stickers are pretty cute. Let me go to the full sticker sheet. Um, hmm, yeah, there's some cute stuff for like summer and whatnot. But I'd have to really look through my stuff and see. My daughter wanted these, and so I did order these little, they're little sprinkles. They're Tutti Frutti mini shapes, and they're like fruit and stuff. So those were cute. I got those, and those were cute. I might get the digital art file. I tend to really like to get a lot of those, and I like the look of this layout here with the ice cream cone. So this one is on my, I need to look through my pictures and I need to see if there's something I can do with it. And let me see here. I'm going to jump ahead to the mix-ins. Okay, so this mix-in set they used with the little piggies. So you've already kind of gotten a little preview of that. I love this mix-in set. It's really cute and it's worth the money on that one. There's some really cute stuff in it. Uh, I love jars, and so I'm doing everything I can not to get this one. I have about, if I was to be honest, probably, oh gosh, I don't even know how many jar sets I have. Probably close to 7 or 8. I don't use them. I use them every once in a while, but I have so many and I don't use them. So I'm like, oh, I'm tempted to get these because I have some sets coming up that I like. How do I say that? I'm saying it wrong. Sorry. I have some pictures that I want to use. I believe it's the brushed paper line on for my daughter. My daughter's trips to Hawaii. She has 2 of them that I need to scrap at some point. And so I'm just kind of waiting until it's a little more summery out, and then I'm going to grab those pictures. These might work with that. So I need to kind of pull that paper out, set it near there here and see. I did get this set. It is very pretty. It's cute. It's, I like the font because it's kind of a standard font. And I like that you can, use those bits. Tempted to get this because I always have to get the C ones. Uh, Again, I have many sets and I don't use them. I'm kind of a collector. Uh, I did like this one. I thought that was kind of cute. I'm not really doing as much cards or as many cards now, so I have to think about that one. I don't have anything for those. This is that die set that I got, and this is the stamp set that goes with it. Love this. Don't know how I'm using it yet, but I will be using that. And I just remembered that I have 10 cards I need to make for a swap I signed up with through my upline. And so I'm thinking I might use this, but I'm worried everybody's going to use it. So I'm just thinking about it. I think this is a really pretty little font and everything. It's Irish Blessings. This is pretty cool looking. It's got these little leaves that, oh, let's see here. They kind of flip up. So that's pretty cool. I've been debating that one and this one. I think that that could be kind of cool for layouts. I tend to really get stuff that are for layouts, not for cards as much now. This is the paper I'm going to be using today. It is called Hope and Kindness. It is gorgeous. There's so much to do with it. I intended today to be using this paper. And let's see here. Sorry, the shimmery looking. I love this paper. And I wanted to use this one with this one. It did not work. This one and this one are what I ended up with. So that was interesting. I also got this this cardstock thing, and I will show you the actual ones. I was trying to use this, did not work. So, but I'll show you that. And I have this stamp set. It's beautiful. And I have the doilies because there's a big kit. Like it's a there's a layout kit that my upline Kelly created and that Close to My Heart put out. There's an album kit and then there's a card kit. So, and it's using, they're using the dies, the stamp set, this is the coordinating cardstock, the die cuts, the sticker sheet, and all of the paper. And instead of having to buy the Picture My Life cards, they are included. Okay, and then this is the stamp of the month for May. And this is the next stamp of the month, which I think I showed you guys the other day because I just got that one. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to pull out this paper real quick and just let you see it because it's just really pretty. And then we'll get to that layout because I know that I don't want to take up too much time and we're already at a few minutes in. Okay, so this is the sticker sheet. Things I wish were on this were more of these daisies because I'm using a daisy today and I had to, I actually used a punch for mine. I did put daisies and leaves in the cut file, but we'll get to that in a bit. The leaves, there's only 2 here. And so there's these, I mean, there's just 2 of these, 1 set of that. And I just kind of wish there was more. These are very large, and so I'm going to try these 2 right here. I'm very interested in. So the hope, also the hope. This You Make Today Better is a little big, and these 2 are kind of big. I'm not sure how that's going to go down. Love this border. Isn't this paper amazing? And I'm going to use this zip strip today. This is the back side of it. Not loving that as much. It's kind of because it's pinks and greens. It's kind of weird, but that's just me. This is Harbor and what's the pink that they're using? It's either peach or papaya or desert rose. It's one of those. And then there's a little zip strip there. This is one set of the Picture My Life cards. We got Love, Laugh, and Smile Often, Be Joyful and Hope. And these are really nice cards. They've got a really nice feel to them. Okay. Sorry, going as fast as I can. The stripe is okay, and there's a little zip strip there. This side is really nice. It's got a bunch of different little borders that you could do so much with. Just, cutting like this one and using a punch on it for a border, or cutting this and then having, two pieces if you cut it in half for a zip strip size. Okay. This is one of the papers I'm using today. And this zip strip up here, let's see, is really cute. It's adorable. And this one says, I will not be shaken, shine, better together, do everything in love, humble and kind, beautiful, dream big, stronger for it, smile. You are amazing and wild and free. So, and then there's these 2 little banners and just these little cards. It's such a nice set. It really is. This is the paper I was hoping to use today. It did not work out in my favor. And this is a yellow color, which would be Sundance. Yeah, this is Sundance, and I put nectarine down on my instructions. I'll have to change that up. Okay, and then there's this paper, which is adorable, absolutely adorable. And a really cute zip strip up there too. It's in Harbor, I believe. And then there's this floral pattern, which is got the Harbor background as well. Okay, I'm gonna set those aside real quick. And then this coordinating cardstock. Oh my gosh. I have bought 3 sets of this because it is beautiful and I want to get some more too. There's just kind of a textured looking piece to these pieces. This is it's not Harbor. What color is that? Let me look and see what the other color is here. Pine. This is pine probably. And then we've got sage. And that's cute. I like how the brush strokes, and then I just kind of like a canvas. And then we've got Harbor in the same, and then kind of that one. And then we've got this peachy color, and then it goes like that. And then we've got the craft pieces, which of course y'all know I love craft. So I did try to use this today. It didn't go as I planned. And then the backside's just kind of a textured looking. And then there's this one, which is pretty much the same. It's just a little more textured, it feels. And then there's this one, which I love. And I'm going to try to figure out how to use this one because it is such a pretty, it's just pretty. But when I cut down, I'm cutting off quite a bit. So we'll figure that out. And then we have the die cuts. I'm not taking these out of the bag. They are going to be a mess. And real quick, yesterday's layout, I changed it a little bit. I did the doodle lines. I did kind of mess up here, and I'm still trying to fix it. But I did a straight line, and then I squiggled over it. And I added some white to the letters and the bones. Just wanted to share that I did add a little more as I was looking at it. I thought it needed just a smidge more. So that's what I did to there. Today's layout is the same day that we took the pictures of my daughter with buttons. We had, let's see here, this way, yeah. We took some pictures of my 3 girls. And whoa, the camera keeps going out of focus. And this one, I did make it quite big. It's a little more blurry than these, of course, but I really like this is my favorite picture of them. So the ingredients for today is Kraft 8.5 by 11 1/4. There's 2 of those. And then, okay, this is I'm calling it the Harbor, which actually now I'm looking at, I think it might be pine, diamonds. And so we've got 2 by 11 1/4, which I had enough to do it, but it was going the wrong way. So I'm using 2 pieces and I will put those together, and it's kind of hidden behind a photo, so it's okay. And then this piece right here is 8 by 8. Okay, then I've got sage. This is from the coordinating cardstock. This is 6 by 8, and then I have 1/2 by 8. Okay, the heart zip strip, I've got 1/2 inch by 8, and then I'll cut this down to 11 1/4 once I put it on the layout. And then I cut these with the Cricut cut that is attached. I had it cut for this way, but I'm going to be using it this way. And this one is going to run you about 4 3/4 by 9 1/4 and 2 by 7. And those are approximate because they are cut on the file. These to me, I did my daisy punch. I have this one and I have this smaller one. And then I did just circles, and each one of these has 3, and I did put them together with glue dots just to save some time because I knew we weren't going to have a lot of time if I was going to show any of that other stuff. I also used this piece right here for the leaf. Now I found equivalent on Cricut, and I did put those in the file so that you will have them. I'm also using the white acrylic alphabet letters from the current catalog. I haven't seen the future ones, so I don't know if they're going to continue with these. These are great. They're fun letters. So if you are in need of them, please get them before the catalog ends in case they aren't in the next one. Okay, so I did cut out an additional flower over here, but I decided I probably wasn't going to use it. I also cut out Sisterly, because the title of this is Sisterly Love. I cut this out in the craft, but I didn't like it as much as the white. So I kept those letters in case when I'm working on it, I'm like, oh, I don't like this, but I think I really like the white. Okay, so let's start assembling this side first. Let me take one piece of craft out of here. Okay, and I'm just kind of putting it in the center because I can. Okay, so the first piece I'm going to try to put down, and I stress the word try. I should grab my ruler before I go any further. And sorry if I sniffle. I'm going to try to have Jace get those out if he can. Having a little bit of allergies today. Okay, so right about there. Isn't that paper beautiful? It's so pretty. It's just such pretty paper. Okay, and I know I feel horrible because there's all these cards on the back here, and I'm just like, oh, I don't need them. But I did get quite a bit of this paper, so expect me to get kind of tired of it after a bit, right? No, I wanted more of the, let me center that a little more of this, the coordinating cardstock, because I feel like that can be used with anything. So that's why I got so much of that one, which I think was 3 packs. And I'm even considering I might want a couple more. So that's where I'm at there. So this is what I decided to do, was have that coordinating cardstock up here, the diamond here, and then this, which, oh my gosh, that is hilarious. So sorry. I had meant to overlap that a smidge. Here I'm just building. I hope that's even. I better try. Sorry about that. I'll have to move that top one too. But yeah, I was just assembling. Okay. Let's put that about there. Okay. And this will just go kind of like what I just did, just a little smidge lower. Okay. So now the picture for this side is the larger picture of the 3. There was one other picture of them, and I tossed it. It's this one. Miranda's looking this way. The girls are looking at me, and it's cute, but I like where they're all looking at me. And in most of these, they are. This one, Miranda's looking this way, but they're all looking at me here. But I decided I would settle for that one. I like it when I get my girls, all 3 of them, together and take some pictures. I have another set that we took. See, this one was at our last house. So the newest one I have was probably 4 years ago. Oh, goodness. Well, Allie's coming into town hopefully soon, and we will get another bunch of pictures of the girls and all the babies, because I like doing that too. We've got a picture of just my girls, then we have a picture of the girls with the grandbabies. And you know what? I didn't take a picture of just the grandbabies. I should have done that. Okay, so that's where I'm starting with this one. And then I wanted to put the flowers over here. It's kind of covering them up a little bit, but I thought it was really cute. And I love these flowers. They are so sweet. They're perfect for this layout. Let me grab my glue dots. I finally found my littler ones too, which was like, thank goodness. Except that for some reason, I'm still having trouble pulling things apart. Okay, come on. attach. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put that down here, and then this is pop. So I've got two pop, the little one and the big one, and one flat. And then I have these leaves, and they are, again, out of that, oops, Harbor pattern paper. And I'm just going to put two in the same area, kind of overlapped. And then I'll stick one up here. At first I was going to put two, but then I thought, nah, I'll just do the one. Okay. And I'm going to kind of put that more on the picture because it really blends in up here. But it's just really, let's see here, there it is, really cute. I love this paper. I just wish there was more of these daisies. So that, I don't know. I'm not the greatest at that. Let's see here, my glue, there we go. And then I better line these up first. And I'm just going to use the top of the picture for my base on that, on how to keep them straight. They're not going to be perfect. They're going to be as perfect as I can get them. And that's just fine. I love that R. It looks like it's trying to kick you. Okay, so I'm going to move that a little bit. Okay, is that about middle? Yeah, that's right. Okay. And I think that these will stick down with the glue. I honestly have no clue. I'm trying to think if I've used these before. I know I've collected a few different ones. I've got the black ones, and those, yeah, the black stays with glue. I'm getting a little sloppy. But yeah, every time I see that little R, I think the K is the same way. It looks like it's kicking. Okay, so there we go. So that's the first page, Sisterly. Isn't that just cute? I kind of want to move that Y down. It drives me crazy, but it is the way it is, and I don't want it really on the picture either. Okay, second page. So this page doesn't match up with the other one, so I don't have anything that I've got to be like, oh, this has got to be perfectly lined up on the side here. Nothing lines up together. This is actually, oh, I can't think of what it is, which one it is. I put it down before. Let me see what I saved it as. Come on, show me. There we go. Oh, I got to cancel out of there. It's sketch number 6, but it'll be like sketch 6-2 because I haven't saved it officially yet. So it is one that I've done before, and I've just changed things a little bit. And so I'm going to keep it in the same area because it's got the same kind of feel, I guess I would say. It's one that I can put a large photo on this side, or I could switch it and put a large photo on either side. Because the one I was originally looking at, it wasn't going to work for very big of a photo. And I was not liking that because I had this big photo and I wanted to make sure it looked like it fit. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. And I could just do that on the paper. So these are going to connect. Let me double check my assembly. There we go. Okay. So I did want it to at least look like it belonged together. And right about there. And I will have to trim it at the bottom. I left it a smidge long so that I would have to trim, but I won't trim this until I trim the zip strip. And line that up. You can see there's just a little seam right there, but I wanted these diamonds to match these. I didn't want them going this way and those going this way. Probably could have cut the paper differently, just cut this piece out, but I just cut and let it go. Next time, maybe I'll remember to watch my cut. Also, I wanted the hearts to face, let's see here, to face towards this way. That was the way I could use this going the opposite way. Okay, let's trim that bottom bit. If I can find my scissors, I put them away. Okay, there we go. And see, this is something that this was originally the way it was going to go, was this way, which is how the other layout went. I decided I wanted it this way. Okay, and then I wanted this one on the bottom, this one on top, because this one they're all looking forward. Miranda has some autistic tendencies, and so sometimes it's a little overwhelming for her. And so this was at a phase when she kind of had cheese face, which is, of course, if I'm kind of assuming everybody knows what cheese face is at this point. But for us, cheese face is when you're saying cheese and your face looks like you're saying cheese. So that's why I try to get the girls now to say happy. I'd watched a video on a photographer, and she said, when you say happy, your face kind of drops down, your eyes kind of sparkle, and your mouth goes into this just a smile, because who cannot smile when they're saying the word happy? And I thought, okay, we'll try it. And it really does work. And also the fact that whenever you're doing a photo, whatever's in your eyes, like if your eyes are sparkly, your eyes are showing you're happy, then, oh, shoot, I don't want that one up there. Then your picture looks like you're happy. And I like that. I think that's a really cool way of showing that you're happy. Okay, I'm just going to put one up there. I'm only uncovering a little bit at a time. When I did the flowers originally, I just took the whole sheet apart. But because I've got a layout that I'm almost finished with here, you know, and I know that I would be making a mess and having glue dots all over my elbows and all over paper I don't want it on. Oops. So that's why I am only taking out. Okay, I think I've got my headphones back. I will have to check them out and see if I lost a bunch of stuff. Easily could have. Okay, do I want, so I've got 3 leaves up there, and I think I want to do 2 down here. Do I want to do it that way? Yeah. No, maybe. Let me look. Okay, there's that way. I think that it needs to be more open, like more welcoming. Okay. I cannot believe that tomorrow is May. Miranda, and Jason's always giving me a bad time saying, don't say personal information. Oops, there is one on that. But Miranda is going to be 26 in 2 days. My baby is getting old. It's crazy to me. It is absolutely crazy to me. I think that's the way that goes. Yeah, I think that is the way it goes. The other letter, and let me see if I can find it real quick. It is the F, and I think it makes a cute T. I might have said that before. Oh, I wanted to kind of look at this and see how that would, no, it doesn't work right there. Well, let's see if I can find an F without having to dump them all out because, you know, then I have to clean them all up. Okay, here it is. So this is the F, but look at that as a T. Isn't that a cute T? Yeah. It takes everything in me not to just use that as the T because I think it's cute. The problem would be that I would need it later. So gotta be in charge of that one. So here's that K. Doesn't the K look like it's trying to kick too? Okay, get these back in this little bag. Okay. I always try to take as much air out of them, you know, like I'm going to put them in the freezer. It's just kind of absurd that I even think that way, but that's what I do. Try to get as much air out so there's not any freezer burn happening. Stay still. And I know that this isn't perfectly straight with the other letters, but it is straight on the page, if that makes sense. That's more what I wanted for this, was for these letters to kind of stay consistent with the layout. So whereas they're not like all the way across straight, they are straight with each page. So I almost put love over here, and I think it would have been cute. It just wasn't where I wanted this to go. And that's, you know, what it is. It's just what I felt like. And you could put something like this together when you get this paper, because I mean, you're going to probably get this paper because it's amazing, and put a word there. Show me if you do. I would love to see pictures if you can in the down below. I don't know. I've never tried. Okay, so here is the sisterly page. I love that. I also wish that they had that on the sticker sheet or on the die cut sheet. More of those. And that. And I feel kind of bad because it's covered up here. But my kids are worth it. So tomorrow, I'm probably going to stick with the same paper. I have pictures of just Miranda. I have pictures of all of us. This is pre-John and Allie being married. So Derek's in the pictures, but not John. The problem I'm gonna have is this for me or is this for one of my girls' books? And I'm thinking right now that this is for my book because then I don't have to do 3 of them. But that's kind of my thoughts. I'll definitely put Allie's. This will go in Allie's book, and I think that that'll fit, you know, with her stuff quite well. And then if I do Miranda's pictures, I will do those for her book. And if I have a couple pictures individually of Jason, and I have a couple of Derek. But he's covering his face with his hand for most of those, so that probably won't happen. But then the family pictures, and I think those again will go for my books. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.